And we're live. Welcome to Wednesday edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner of SoReal Studios, Lamar SoReal. And as always, my partner in crime, Reggie Walker. What's going on, man?
So, how y'all doing out there? Yeah, that's
So,
about it. Yeah, that's about it.
I see you all in uniform for
Yeah,
today.
man.
I guess we can go and get to it. All right, so can be talking about sports right now, but it seems to me that games have been postponed today. Um, we had the Bucks; they was the first team to postpone that game. The Magic didn't know about it, but they went out there and practiced, heard the word, and they walked right off. So that led to the other two games being postponed, and that was the Lakers versus the Blazers and the Rockets versus the Thunder. All three games for the NBA were postponed. Also, in baseball, it was some games postponed. The Dodgers postponed their game against the Giants. My Braves played their doubleheader against the Yankees and beat them. Just wanted to acknowledge that. And the Milwaukee Brewers, they decided to postpone their game. I believe the Cincinnati Reds was also in that. Not sure about the Astros, but I think they didn't play. Also, might I add that all WNBA games were postponed. Tennis, one of the best female tennis players to this day. I can never pronounce her name right. Start with an O. She decided not to play this year. I mean this weekend. So it's a lot of people doing things for the protest of Jacob Blake. So Reggie, how do you feel about this situation and what you think will happen next?
I mean, I think this is a huge move, man. This is monumental, and the focus is now on the actual issue. We have actually together came together and said, you know what, this is our focus point right now. We don't need to focus on basketball. There needs to be no other distractions. This is a serious matter. This needs to be addressed. This needs to be more than talked about than it already is. We need to address this. This is one way that we can address it. I'm a fan. Y'all know that. We all are. At the same time, there are more important things going on in this world. I completely agree with every action, and I'm gonna add the fact that they considering just not even doing the whole rest of the season. That's monumental in itself. Just to take a stand like that. Yeah, I'm completely with it.
I agree 100%. Now, the fact that we can actually hear from other players. What George Hill said was was awesome,
Yeah,
especially what Doc Rivers said after the game last night was
yeah,
incredible. I mean, if you didn't hear that, you need to hear it. It was heartfelt, it was real,
yeah,
it was raw, and it was straight to the point. He didn't leave nothing behind. Kenny Smith, I forgot about him. He walked
walked
out on
walked
set,
off, walked off.
walked off on set, and Ernie said, "I respect that." And I wouldn't expect anything else coming out of
Yeah,
Ernie Johnson's mouth because that's the type of person that he is.
yeah,
He's for the movie. Now, if you think about it, guess what? PTI,
yeah,
first take, undisputed with Shannon and Skip Bayless. Guess what they're gonna have to talk about tomorrow? They can't talk about sports. Sports didn't happen. They're gonna talk about what happened, the reason why sports didn't happen, and
hmm
that's because they protested because they want justice for what happened with Jacob Blake.
hmm
So now it has to be spoken about again. And
Yep.
I feel like moving forward that if we can get the NBA, which is a lot of people watch the NBA, to
As well as
counsel
as well as baseball.
as well as baseball. Also, I don't know what big move they gonna make, but they gonna definitely have to talk about it.
Yeah,
Um,
it's coming.
WNBA, WNBA always gonna stand strong for what's
Yeah,
right. They always do. I
yeah,
mean, you even got the commissioner of the WNBA right there with them beside the women. The NBA, Adam Silver, he's always right there beside him. But
yeah,
what's big, what will be huge, is if they can find some way to get the NFL to cancel their season. That will be huge because
yeah,
that's the most watched sport in America. To be
yeah,
honest with you, the
yeah,
NFL is the most watched sport in America.
yeah.
Also, that's the sport where all the owners are white. Every single owner in the
Well,
NFL is white.
then the Washington
Oh
football
yeah.
team, yeah, they,
Besides the Washington football team, they did grab one.
yeah,
But 99%
exactly.
of the NFL is white. You got Roger Goodell. He had to look at this. Even though he says he regrets not being there for Colin Kaepernick at the beginning. Now, with this going on, we really get to see what he's thinking now. Really get to see if he actually honest and he's telling
Yeah,
the truth about it. Is he
like
gonna go against the owners and say it himself that the NFL need to be counseled until justice is served?
that's why it's gonna come up to the owners. It's kind of just like with with the president. I mean, he don't make the final decision. It's really up
Right.
to the house. So it's really up to the owners. Because if the owners, all collectively say, well, we're gonna pull this shit, then that's what it is.
But knowing these owners, especially Jerry Jones,
A lot,
nah,
yeah.
they
So
don't
it's a
want to
lot
lose
of
that
them.
money.
That's a lot of them that ain't going.
You're right. They don't want to lose that money.
But the thing is, the players do have the option to opt out, which has been happening a lot.
Yeah, they can stand strong,
Yeah,
but I don't know how strong they want to stand.
I mean,
Some people like to play. Some people is looking at the money situation.
yeah, I get both sides.
Yeah, but I really feel like it would be a big movement if they can find some way to get the NFL to
Yeah,
counsel for the protest
yeah,
to get
definitely.
justice for Jacob Blake and for others. Breonna Taylor
Yeah,
is still out there.
yeah,
Elijah McClain still out there.
yeah,
There's many others that's still out there. So I feel
yeah,
like that would be the biggest move if that can happen. Oh yeah, it's also been reported that they did get to a vote for the NBA, and only two of them said to cancel the season, and the two
mm,
teams were the Lakers and the Clippers.
mm,
The rest of them said to continue, and then whenever that happened, LeBron James walked out, and I respect that also because he feel like it's not
yeah.
worth it. And if he ain't feeling like it's worth it, because
It's
to be
it's
honest with you, ain't nobody really talking about anybody besides what LeBron is gonna do. And if LeBron ain't there to play, ain't nobody gonna care. To be honest
I
with you,
I
even the haters, like myself,
yeah, like myself, but I can see
we
that and
ain't
I can
gonna
respect
care.
it.
We is not gonna care. We is gonna care if he ain't out there playing, cause we ain't gonna feel like it's right. We ain't gonna sit there and be like,
Yeah,
whoever win this, oh yeah, they deserved it. No, LeBron didn't play, and he didn't play for the right reason. So unless your Celtics win it all, then what you
I mean,
gonna say?
I mean, we deserved it. We deserved it. I mean,
Yeah, I deserved it. It was
exactly.
gonna happen regardless.
Well,
Well, I'm
it's
probably saying
already
that
an
as
asterisk. It's already an asterisk, right,
I ain't say it was extra.
on this season.
I ain't say it was extra. I
Okay.
said everybody was healthy enough to play. It's no extra.
Okay.
However, LeBron ain't playing. It's asterisk.
So I don't know.
If LeBron doesn't play, it's asterisk. If
But I
he
mean, come on, like you really got to think about the reason behind it. Like y'all,
exactly,
like
that's the
this,
only reason why it'd be an asterisk. If he was hurt and not playing, then I wouldn't say it'd be an asterisk. But he is
but
not
but but
playing
but
because of the protest.
exactly. So I mean, it's still the same thing.
No,
Like it's an inevitable force on
but
both ends.
but he's an important player in the NBA.
And if he choose not to play because of the protest, just like if he mess around and get hurt, there's no way it's the same thing to me, man.
Nope, not the
Same
same
thing.
thing. Not the same thing because he walked out on his own will. Getting hurt, you ain't walking out on your own will. You really have that much faith in your Celtics, don't you?
Tomato, tomato.
Whatever. All right, let's move on to the next topic. I believe we talked briefly about it before, but we said we'll discuss more. Um, what's that safety? That Earl Thomas. I don't
Earl
know why it
Thomas.
ain't popping in my head. Earl Thomas has been released from the Baltimore Ravens, and now he's looking for a home. But it has been reports that the Cowboys was the leading favorite to get him, and when Jerry Jones heard that, he said no. He denied all reports. He don't even know where the report came from. And also, it's been reports that people are looking they are looking not to get him based off the fact of what happened there in Baltimore. They say he was coming to practice late. They say he wasn't looking in the playbook and doing the plays correctly. He was just freelancing out there, and whenever it's his player that actually gets the gain of yards, he's looking at everybody else and getting mad at them to the point where he punched one of his teammates in the face. So, will Earl Thomas, knowing how great he has been in his career, will somebody pick him up?
He definitely gonna get picked up, man. Like just look at his skill set. I can say that his numbers have been declining as far as like interceptions go,
In
but
coverage.
well, yeah, that too. But I mean, if you think about it, he's 31 years old. He should be getting into his prime now, which I can agree. And it seems like he's slowing down. But I honestly just think that first of all, I think that the whole him leaving Seattle thing was wrong in the first place. But like you said, his numbers were starting to be on the decline,
He
and it's
wanted
like
to leave too.
and why are we paying you? I mean, at one point in time, he was like one of the highest paid, or probably the highest paid safety in the league. So yeah, I think that yeah, he'll find a home. Somebody needs him. But would it not be ironic if Pittsburgh picked his ass up, and next thing you know, Pittsburgh have moved out of you said what, scraping the bottom of the division to possibly
Third to second, you think
third to
it
second, third to
third to
second.
second?
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Wouldn't that be ironic?
Now, if that happens, I have to consider it. But
Okay.
I will also have to consider the fact that I have seen two of bitch ass Big Ben's teammates already dog him out in Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. So
Mm-hmm.
with the the type of personality that Earl Thomas has, and if Big Ben is that same big bitch ass Ben, oh yeah,
I
that
didn't.
ain't gonna work out too long.
I didn't start this, by the way.
Yes, you did. You
No,
said him
I'm
going to the Steelers. You
would
said
be
it, so you
be a
started it.
great move. It's a great
You
move.
started it. You
It's a great
started
move.
it. So that allows me to be able to speak out about bitch ass Big B. All right. BABB. Bitch ass Big
Man, I gave him
B.
bad real quick.
Yep. Bam. Bitch ass Big B.
All right.
All right, my turn. I
Boogie
feel
Blank,
like
please.
to, I feel like to be honest with you, I agree. He will be signed somewhere. Somebody will understand, and I believe it is the Cowboys. That's the place he wants to go. He is from that area, Dallas, Texas. He is from that area. Um, he already said it before. Remember when they played against when he was with Seahawks and they played against the Cowboys? He walked
Yeah,
up to Jason Garrett himself and said,
yeah,
"Hey, come get me."
facts.
They tried to come get him, but Pete Carroll was
He
he,
wasn't going.
he wasn't going. He wanted a first round pick. At first, he wanted the second, and he seen how easy they was able to give out that second. Said, "You know what? Nah, give me a first." Jerry like, "Nah, you trying to jit me, so I'm not taking it."
Yeah.
And
So
Baltimore ended up paying him,
yep.
so he
It's
definitely
just
couldn't go there.
it's just very unfortunate because like that was a decent ass contract for the next 4 years. So
It was.
yeah. So like the fact that they released him after that, I don't think it was. I really don't think it was that bad of an incident to release somebody. I
No,
really don't.
it just wasn't that one incident. It's just a
Well,
whole bunch
yeah,
of stuff piling up to make
yeah.
it like, okay, this just gonna keep happening. So we need to go ahead and cut our ties early instead of just having to deal with this problem because it was teammates. Teammates didn't like there.
I mean, I get
Teammates
all
didn't
that.
like him.
I just still feel like, I mean, he still had a decent year last year. So yeah, definitely somebody gonna pick him up. Um, but I just kind of feel like it was releasing him. Nah, I kind of disagree with that.
If I feel like if one team can pick him up, it would be quite interesting if that team is the Kansas City Chiefs. To have him and the Honey Badger right there beside each other.
That would be that would be dangerous. But do they even have that kind of money?
Is
Because
he?
they still gonna have to pay him, regardless of the incident that just
So
happened. They
you
still
feel
gonna have
like
to
that
pay him.
he's still gonna want that kind of money?
I mean, based on that 4 year contract that the Ravens gave him, yeah. Because like if you honestly think about it, like the man have been to what 4 Pro Bowls, 4.
Yeah, he went to one last year. I don't know how. How in the world he made the pro? See, that's why I keep protesting about these players going to the Pro Bowl and they didn't have no good year.
Yeah,
How? How? How did he make the Pro Bowl?
I don't know.
How did Alvin Kamara make the Pro Bowl?
Well,
Exactly. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. How is this stuff happening?
I don't know. Because
And
used to be you had to like grind, like
right there, you just have to have that name that's known, and you in the Pro Bowl
yeah. I should have wore his jersey, by the way.
or whatever.
I got it back there. By
You
the way,
got
what
it.
happened to your girly jersey that was back there hanging up?
Oh,
What
I
happened
had
to
to
it?
do some reassessments. Had
Some
change.
reassessments.
Yeah, I had to change the area around here. It's on the floor right here. It's my new carpet.
Oh, you got a rug now.
Yeah, I got a small little thing for my
Oh,
feet.
okay,
So
okay.
it's, it's, it's helping me out my feet, stop my feet from being dirty.
Okay, I mean, if that works for you, make sure you put the sign that says NFL up, because you can use that because it's kind of like a little
It
patch. You can
doesn't
use
have
that to
that.
scrub it.
It doesn't have that. You know it doesn't have that. It is plain. It's about as plain as this shirt that I'm wearing.
It says girly the third.
It says girl in the second. That's how you know it's wrong. It's supposed to be a three on there. Nah, it's supposed to be a two, but I don't care. This thing came from the Philippines, and you still want to keep talking about it. Yes.
I just noticed it wasn't hanging up anymore, man. I
Yeah,
thought you was
yeah, I threw it
took it
down.
down. You was gonna
Yes,
throw
I
it
took
on
it down.
something later. I don't know.
No, 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 no. Whatever. All right, let's move on to the final topic before we get done. We talked about the NFC East and West on Monday. Now let's go north and south. And since you got your little outfit on, we'll leave the south for last. So let's go to the north side.
Yep.
Now you got the what? The Packers, Lions, Bears, and Vikings. Who you got winning that division? That is a tough division, by the way.
Very tough. That's why I have them picked just like this. Vikings 10-6, Packers 10-6, Bears 9-7,
Dang.
and Lions is 7-9.
Wow.
Yeah,
So, mm,
tough.
nine
I
and
know.
seven, and then you got the Lions 7-9.
Hmm.
Dang. I think that's way more than what they won last year.
They won 5 last year, right?
They won three.
Um,
That's a
yeah,
5 game increase.
yeah.
Well, 4 game
Four
increase.
four game increase.
I forgot it's about the tie. They had a tie last year.
Mm, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I got, man.
You got the Vikings. So the Vikings will
Vikings
win the
and
division, even
Vikings
though
and Packers.
they have the same record.
Yeah,
And then the
but they
Bears
yeah
barely be off of them, which is 1 game behind. And then Lions just last based off by default,
yeah by default. Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah. Because
Okay.
they consistent at losing their division, but
Mhm.
they will have a stronger year. But this is a strong division. What
I
equally
agree.
like if you look throughout the whole division, it's solid, good pieces. I mean, you got A-Rod in there, it's Khalil Mack there. It's dangerous in that division. You got Adam Thielen in there. That's rough. So yeah, I got all them teams winning. A good percent of their games outside of just playing within their division.
Okay. I can respect that. I got mine swapped. I got the Packers winning that division again. So I
Okay,
got the Packers at 11-5. I got the Vikings at 10-6. So we both agree on the 10-6 for the Vikings. I have the
okay.
Bears actually 7-9.
Mm,
And I have the Lions 6-10.
okay.
6-10 for the Lions. Uh
16.
I don't know, man. I'm really hoping that the Lions actually can be better than the Bears. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Matthew Stafford, he's just Matthew Stafford. That defense never really just live up to what it needs to be. The Bears got defense. Now I don't know what they're
Well,
gonna do with the quarterback situation, but I feel like Nick Foles should be taking over. Um, Also, I heard that David Montgomery got hurt,
yeah,
so I don't know. I think it was a groin, so they might be
yeah,
looking at Devontae Freeman to replace him for a little while. So
yeah. I don't think it's that bad anyway.
I
He
don't think it's
walked
that
off.
bad,
Yeah, he walked off on his own power. So
but they might still look at him, Devontae Freeman, just in case, be on the safe
I mean,
side.
he's always there. But
And that boy Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man. And now they actually got a good backup running back for Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. I like that pickup in AJ Dillon. So I feel like that the Packers will win that division again this year.
11-5, huh?
11-5. Now let's go to the last one. The one you've been waiting for. The last one. You got the New Orleans Saints, who won it last year. You got
And the year
Atlanta
before,
Falcons.
and the year before.
Whatever. I'm going by previous year. Atlanta Falcons was behind them. Then you got the Buccaneers with new Tom Brady. And last but not least, you got the Carolina Panthers. Shouts out to my brother James,
Shut
James
up. We ain't
Mobley.
got. We ain't got to mention him.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I let him know about that.
He
All
will
right, so
probably definitely see this podcast.
who we got?
So the
And
new
be honest. Don't be a fan like you told me.
man,
All right,
man.
all right. What you got?
I may go overboard. So that's honest. All right. So I got First of all, the newly acquired Tom Brady to the Buccaneers. I got them actually improving. I like what they got over there with him. So
It's just him.
it's not really just him.
It's just Brady. Oh yeah, Grump. I forgot Grump came
Yeah,
over there.
Grunk. Grade him on my fantasy too. I was
So,
surprised at that.
oh, you did get him in the fantasy, didn't you?
Yeah, I got him on fantasy.
I
This,
forgot all about that, but you
yeah,
didn't get Brady.
I didn't. I
So.
tried. I tried. I tried. It was like 3 picks before me. I was like, fuck. And that would have been a great duo. But
Yeah, I
anyway,
know.
anyway, yeah, I got them going 10-6.
Okay, 2-6.
10-6. They'll make that. On the James Mobley team,
James Mobley.
6-10.
Wow,
Six
six
and
and
ten. I do not
six
believe
and
in
10.
Bridgewater.
They only
Bridgewater,
win one more game than what they did last year.
exactly. And
That
he'll
is
have
sad.
10 more games to prove that he can lose. He ain't no damn winner, man.
Yeah, all right.
He ain't.
Okay.
He gonna win 6 games, and they gonna need some help because I don't like anything that they done did this whole offseason. They
Me either.
terrible. I'm glad that they basically are starting over, but it's still gonna be a while for them to get back on track.
I agree.
Moving on, I got the Falcons at 9-7, simply because they will let Carolina beat them 2 times, and we will subsequently lose 1 time to them.
Because of who?
But we we're gonna lose 1 game to the Falcons.
Because of who?
Kamara,
Because of
Kamara.
this retro ass girl. Gurley
Uh,
is on the Falcons now, and he's gonna dominate y'all.
he has never dominated us. Go back and look at. He has never dominated my team.
Well, he will now because he get to face y'all twice.
Well, the thing is, he still will not have a chance. He done played us how many times in his career? He has never dominated us. Never. He ain't never got out on our defense, which you think is mediocre.
With y'all defense?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all like Canadian Football League threats.
Wow. Wow. You don't watch football.
Like
We're gonna say
you
what
want to
you
you
know.
want to call people G League
You
players?
know what? You know
You
what? What's
Canadian Football League threats.
for this is what I'm gonna do. Next time we're together, I'm gonna sit you down like a child and watch a football game. I'm gonna point to the screen and show you this is what this person needs to do in order to be good. You ain't been watching it.
Okay,
That come on, man.
y'all
But
good.
yeah,
Y'all top 10.
Fal- Falcons 9-7.
Okay.
That's in the books.
Uh-huh.
All right,
But the
my
Saints.
Saints. I originally looked at their schedule and said 11-5, which is reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
That's reasonable. You've seen it. I've seen it. That's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go. We're going 12-4, man.
Knew it.
12-4,
I knew it.
and that's not a bad number because I mean everybody healthy, everybody doing good. We the way that the whole organization and then came together in this whole epidemic pandemic. I feel like it's a good move. I feel like the fact that we have access to rapid tests, the fact that we rented out 4 floors to a hotel just so that we can basically create our own little bubble. That was a genius, idea. And even at this point of time, we don't know if sports actually gonna happen or not. I still feel like we were doing some good things going forward as far as making this thing real, making this year happen. So yeah, 12-4. Nobody will beat us but a few teams, and it's gonna be because of our fault. Atlanta will be one of them. Atlanta will beat us. Tampa Bay will beat us once. So that's 2 of our 4 losses right there. I can say we're gonna lose 2 within the division and pretty much run everything else.
All right. All right. Saints are winning that division. All right, so I'm gonna start with the bottom and work my way up, just so I can give you give you on your keep you on your hand your toes, get you on your toes about this one. All right, so at the bottom I got the Carolina Panthers, 4-12.
Wow. And you question my 6 and 10. Shit.
4-12.
Shit.
I just asked the question.
That's
I just
pretty
wanted to know how
disrespectful.
you feel. Yeah,
Can I
it is.
can I definitely get a shot on that one?
On 4-12.
Yes.
So if they win more than 4 games, it's a shot.
Automatic.
Bet.
Okay.
Sorry, Jane. Y'all suck this
That's fucked up,
shit.
man.
Y'all gonna suck this shit.
They
Y'all
gonna
gonna
suck. They gonna suck and win 6 games. I'm telling
nah,
you,
they
like
gonna suck it with 4 and try to get that top pick and try to get Trevor Lawrence. I already see the process. They just written Teddy Bridgewater this year. He's already
you know what? That could happen.
exactly.
That could happen.
So
'Cause I
I'm
believe that's
going
what they
for
did with Cam Newton.
yep 4-12. So they written. All right, next team. I got the Falcons. I got them 9-7 also. Just like you said, 9-7. I believe they did get better, a lot better on defense. I actually feel like it's gonna help Todd Gurley's career out better with the fact that he got Matt Ryan as a quarterback and Matt Ryan likes to throw and Todd Gurley ain't have to be the number one person on offense in order for them to win. So just having Matt Ryan be able to throw to Julio, throw to Ridley, I'll be able to help them out a lot. Um, third
Glad you
team.
mentioned that boy Ridley too, man. He
Oh
from
yeah,
he from
Calvin Ridley gonna have a
he
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 gonna
from
have at
where?
least 12,000 yards. I mean
He,
1,200 yards.
he
Not
from
thousand.
where?
Huh?
Where he from?
Alabama.
Oh, okay. Just
Shut up. That's why y'all will go 10-6, and y'all be the second best team in y'all division. 10-6 is
mm,
y'all Saints.
mm,
Saints 10-6. Saints
mm,
10-6. Now,
mm, mm.
because Drew Brees getting old, Kamara gonna complain again. I do like the fact that
Brady
y'all
older.
grab. I like the fact that y'all grabbed Emmanuel Sanders. That was a good pickup. Um, I don't know what y'all done defensively. I don't think y'all
What?
made big moves for
Look, look,
defensively.
look, look. Let me ask you this real quick. If you just said that Emmanuel Sanders was a good pickup,
Mhm.
and we have consistently won more than 10 games in the last 3 seasons, why is it that the good addition with another weapon in him, we would only win 10 games?
Because I don't know what y'all did defensively.
Did we need to do anything defensively?
Yeah, y'all need to do something small. I don't even think
Regard,
y'all did that. I think y'all just said, you know what, defense, y'all straight. Y'all just
we
continue doing
picked
what
up
y'all doing.
we picked up a few linebackers.
Y'all
We
dropped one linebacker.
Yeah, we did drop a linebacker,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean that's beside the point. So
Exactly.
it's
So
beside the
y'all
point.
ain't doing nothing. So y'all stay 10-6. How about that?
There is no staying 10-6
However,
if we weren't 10-6 last year.
well,
So
y'all will be 10-6 this year. Y'all will fall off a little bit
it's terrible.
because
Shot,
the division lit. Wait,
shot,
shot. Go ahead, motherfucker.
shot. This gonna be a shot of hunt.
You
This
ain't
gonna be a
want to
shot
do
of.
it with
This
my
gonna be a shot
Rams.
of shot of hundred proof. I'm saying we winning more than 11 games. Shot of hundred proof.
Oh, so we doing it based off yours?
No, yeah. I mean, we got. Basically, I got to win more than 10 games.
Oh, okay, doing it off mine.
Yeah. You said
But you
we
didn't
on
want to do my team,
what team? Oh, your
my
Rams.
Rams. Yeah, you
Show,
want to do
show,
in the
show
middle.
them, show them that Ram jersey again that you got.
That's not a Ram jersey. That's a girly jersey. But
Okay.
anyway, let me talk about this division winning team who's gonna go 12-4, just like you said, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because
Okay.
they got Tom freaking Brady as their quarterback. They picked up Sean McCoy, which is a good pickup. They already got two top-notch wide receivers in Mike Evans and Godwin, Chris Godwin. They got tight ends, and they added one more in Gronk. So they got Gronk. They got Sue. They got one. They got the leading sack leader last year
Man, it
on
looked
that
good on
team.
paper. It looked good.
They look good on paper,
It looked good.
and they will look good on the record books because they will go 12-4 and win the
10 and
division.
6.
12-4, win the division, and y'all will be sitting there crying because they shouldn't have got Tom Brady. They wouldn't have did that if they had Tom Brady. And now you get to see Tom Brady twice every year because Tom Brady ain't retiring for another 3 years.
I mean, that's fine because the last two times we played Tom Brady, we lost. So
And now y'all gonna continue that streak of losing to
that's
Tom
not
Brady.
gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
All right, we will see. We will see.
Yes, we will.
Nah, y'all ain't winning that division against Tom Brady. Tom Brady
Like you
said,
said,
"I'm coming to prove to let you know, Drew Brees, that
that man
I'm the
cannot play
goat.
outside that system.
I'm the goat."
He cannot play outside that system. You'll see it.
Bad,
You'll see it.
bad,
You'll see it.
bad. All
You'll
right.
see it.
So that concludes tonight's episode. Um, we don't know about Friday, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
because we don't know if there are any games that's gonna happen. We will have a show, regardless. We're
Right.
gonna have a
But
show. We just we gonna have our mustard shirts on. We just don't know. We're gonna be picking games to actually predict. UFC will still be on.
yeah, well,
I
actually,
know that.
we don't even know that yet because I mean, it
Yeah, I
could be a statement
mean
that comes out.
Dana White could make that statement.
He could.
Who
So
knows?
you know,
But
we
y'all
don't.
soon find out whenever that day comes. So
Yeah, because we'll find out, and of course, we're here for y'all, just like y'all here for us.
right. So catch me on Facebook, Lamar SoReal, SoReal Studios. I said SoReal. SoReal Studios. SoReal Sports Talk. Catch me on Instagram, SoReal Studios. Catch me on Twitter at TheRealSoReal. Always right here. Can't never miss it. Um, my skit will come out tomorrow, so I have that ready for tomorrow. I'm still working on the extra pieces for my game show, but I'm also thinking about doing a sports game show. So that'll be two game shows that I will be doing back to back. Put some more work on me. I can handle it, so it ain't no problem. I'm just trying to get y'all more content out there as much as I can, and be prepared for that. What about you, Reggie?
Cool, man. I'm on Facebook and Twitter at Reggie Walker. We'll be uploading as much content as possible. Still working on my skit. It will debut this weekend. Will debut this weekend. So look forward to that. And yeah,
Pretty much it.
yeah, that's it.
All right, so we'll see y'all on Friday with our muscle shirts, and we'll check and see what happens. So stay tuned. We'll see y'all on Friday.
Justice for Jacob.